So I just finished watching A House of Dynamite on Netflix. This was really intense and very anxiety inducing. I know that this isn't going to work for everybody, and I'm completely aware that it's going to be a very divisive movie, especially when it shifts perspectives and you essentially do a restart of the entire situation. I totally get that. For me, it worked, and I thought that all those restarts showing how different agencies of the government are going to react to an incoming ballistic missile and how they want to either retaliate or deal with the ballistic missile, and certain decision makers that are at the top of these agencies are going to think about how things should play out in a situation like this. I thought that that was all really clever, to be honest with you, and this is the perfect movie for Catherine Bigelow. Like, how can you not say that Catherine Bigelow is not the perfect director for this when she's done something like Detroit or Zero Dark 30 or The Hurt Locker, like political thrillers and war thrillers and other things like that like you would expect her to bring a razor sharp script to life like this, and she really does that. It really fills your anxiety with how much is going on with all these different government agencies in this movie. You could even say that there's a lack of character development here, but I don't think that that was necessarily the point with this movie. Because I think that the realistic stakes, the tension, the anxiety, how everybody in these war rooms would probably react in real life if this was something that was real. Like, it's got that realistic feel to it where I don't need to necessarily know the characters. I'm more interested in the outcome and the stakes rather than I am with the characters in this movie, and I think that that works beautifully for a movie like this. It's one of my favorites of the year, despite a really terrible ending. Movies lately have had a really terrible ending. I really don't know what's going on with these terrible endings lately, but yeah, this had a terrible ending. But despite that, this is still a riveting political thriller. And I'm not going to let the ending of a movie dictate my feelings towards the rest of a movie. I think we got to stop doing that. I think we got to really get away from that. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and I really hope that we really just, can at least appreciate the other aspects of a movie that worked, even if there is a terrible ending like there is in this movie, and we can just get away from judging that. But this is one of my favorites of the year. Completely riveted and captivated by this.